Well, throughout my whole life, I've kind of been around video games because of my dad. So from young, that's how I kind of got into it. I got the first Xbox when it came out, or no, the Xbox 360 it was. And the first game I got was Gears of War. I was like addicted to that. I tried competing on Gears of War initially, but like the money wasn't the best there. You know, there wasn't as many events, the prize pool wasn't as good. Then I saw Call of Duty were doing the same thing, so I just transitioned over to Call of Duty. Well, before that I used to play PC games like, you know, Quake, Unreal Tournament, and like Counter-Strike here and there. I suppose I played a lot of sport, like growing up when I was like 10 or so, like football, played rugby, just like, you know, the usual sports. I knew I was pretty good at games, and then I found the website called Game Battles. You know, you compete against people and all that sort of stuff. And I found about Desurdo, and you know, it's a forum where you find out about events and all this sort of stuff. And I went to GL5, I think. It was in Blackpool. It was in like in a back ballroom. It was just just Google it. It's a terrible hotel. Yeah. But yeah, it kind of like just blew my mind. You know, all these people here competing, like trying to be the best. You know, there's people trash talking to each other, like screaming across the table, and it's just a completely different world.
Do you remember the first like significant chunk of money you got where you went back to your parents?
Yeah.
This is really
I think it was Black Ops 2 Call of Duty Champs, which I think I just turned 18 because you had to be 18 to compete at the event. We ended up finishing 6th. The prize money we won, I think it was like $50,000 between 4 of us, so 12.5 grand each. Like, it's not a bad chunk of change for a weekend's work.
What was the reaction like from that when you told them?
They couldn't believe it. It was like, where did you get this money from? Come on, like really? I mean, it kind of just opened their eyes to, you know, you can make this like a real job. But I mean, from the get-go, they've always been like super supportive of me and, you know, kind of believed in me. Well, the first time I went to America was because of gaming, and this year is like been the year where I put most of my focus onto myself. But like, I took the leap of faith going to America on my own, got a good team. Being in America has always been something I wanted to do because like the best players are in America. I feel myself, I'm up there with them, so just surrounding myself with Americans just seemed like a no-brainer. Well, I've been with Splyce for about 3 years now, and I think after Black Ops 3 Champs, where the team ended up placing 2nd, during the off-season of the lead up to the next title, the team kind of fell apart. You know, I've always been kind of known as one of the better players in Europe. Vance was the only standing player on the roster. I was teaming with Madcat at the time in Millennium, and it was just a no-brainer for him to like join together with them and, you know, create a good team.
What was last year like from your perspective?
Well, last year was without a doubt the lowest point in my career. Just couldn't figure anything out. On paper our team was good, but we just weren't confident in each other's ability to perform. I mean, at the start of the year we started off 2nd. You know, we were all in high hopes, thought, oh, it's going to be a good year, and then it just drastically just went downhill from there. Just event after event, thinking, you know, all right, this is going to be the one where we make a change, things get better, and just kept getting worse and worse. I feel like we've came so close twice now and fell short at the last hurdle, which is incredibly frustrating. So just win, pretty much.